What if I told you that somewhere in Beverly Hills right now, a 65-year-old woman is getting her face injected with the same cells that helped create her grandchildren? What if I told you that in Manhattan, a tech billionaire is paying $50,000 to have his DNA analyzed so precisely that his skincare routine is more personalized than his Netflix algorithm? Welcome to 2025, where aging gracefully is for quitters, and your face is basically a science experiment with a platinum American Express card. I'm your guide through the wild, wonderful, and slightly terrifying world of extreme beauty practices. And trust me, by the end of this journey, you'll either be booking appointments or hiding your wallet. Maybe both. The new cellular revolution. Meet Sarah. Last month, Sarah was 45 and looked, well, 45. Today, she's telling everyone she's discovered the secret to reversing time itself. No, she didn't find a DeLorean. She found exosome therapy. Now, before you roll your eyes and think this is another snake oil story, let me blow your mind. Exosomes are tiny messengers that your cells send to each other. Think of them as your skin's internal text messages, except instead of sending, "Hey, what's up?" they're sending urgent, deploy collagen, repair damage, look 20 years younger. The treatment? They harvest these cellular messengers from stem cells, concentrate them into serums, and literally inject youth back into your face. We're talking about hijacking your body's own communication system and turning it into a time machine. Sarah spent $8,000 on her first treatment. Her friends spent the next 3 months asking for her surgeon's name. Plot twist, no surgery. Just science fiction becoming science fact, one injection at a time. But Sarah's story is just the beginning, because while she was rewinding her face, others were literally reshaping reality itself. With a price tag of around $1,200 per session, Kim Kardashian allegedly swims in them. Probably. Why text your therapist when you can inject emotional stability right into your face cells, sculpting without the scalpel? Picture this. You walk into what looks like a space station, lie down on a table, and machines start working on your body. No cuts, no blood, no recovery time. Just physics and electromagnetic waves reshaping you like digital clay. This is non-invasive body sculpting, and it's making plastic surgeons question their entire career choices. M-Sculpt literally forces your muscles to do 20,000 sit-ups in 30 minutes. Yes, you heard that right. It's basically the gym membership that actually works, except it costs $3,000 and you don't have to wear those terrible workout clothes. Cool sculpting? It freezes your fat cells to death, and I mean literally. They die. They don't come back. It's like hiring a hitman for your love handles. RF tightening uses radio frequency to heat your skin's deeper layers, forcing collagen production. Your skin literally thinks it's under attack and responds by making itself younger and tighter. Lazy? Rich? Afraid of treadmills? We've got you covered. Here's what nobody tells you. The psychological impact is immediate. When you look in the mirror and see changes that used to require weeks of recovery, something shifts in your brain. You start believing that maybe, just maybe, the laws of aging don't apply to you anymore. The AI oracle knows all. What if a machine could look at your skin and predict exactly how you'll age? What if it could see problems that won't appear for 5 years and tell you exactly how to prevent them? AI-powered skin analysis is like having a crystal ball, except instead of vague predictions about tall, dark strangers, you get pixel-perfect analysis of every pore, wrinkle, and sunspot you didn't even know existed. The UV scanning technology can literally see through your makeup, through your skin, down to damage that happened when you were 16 and forgot sunscreen at the beach. It creates a map of your face that's more detailed than Google Earth. And then, it creates a treatment plan so personalized that it knows you better than your dermatologist, better than your mother, maybe better than you know yourself, but knowledge is just the beginning. The real magic happens when science starts playing God with your DNA. You ever want to cry? Let a machine tell you you're 34 going on 48. Genetic destiny rewritten. Remember when your biggest beauty decision was choosing between drugstore or department store moisturizer? Those days are dead and buried next to your flip phone and your faith in aging gracefully. DNA-based skincare analyzes your genetic code to create products that work specifically with your biological blueprint. We're talking about skincare that's literally written in your stars, or rather, in your chromosomes. I met a woman who spent $2,000 on genetic testing and another $500 monthly on customized serums. Her skincare routine now requires a PhD to understand, but her skin, it's defying every law of physics and genetics that her ancestors followed. But here's where it gets really wild. Injectable fillers aren't just plumping anymore. Biostimulators like Sculptra and Radiesse don't just fill spaces. They literally train your skin to produce its own filler. You're not just buying temporary results, you're buying permanent biological reprogramming. Think about that for a second. We've moved from fake it till you make it to reprogram it till you own it. Your face becomes a collaboration between your genes and modern science. And honestly, science is winning. It's giving beauty meets ancestry.com, plasma, stem cells, and playing God. Now we enter the realm where beauty meets biology so intimately that you'll question everything you thought you knew about what's possible. Plasma skin tightening, specifically Renuvian, uses ionized gas to literally shrink your skin. We're talking about controlled lightning targeting your face to force immediate tightening. It's like Zeus decided to become a cosmetic surgeon. But if that sounds extreme, wait until you hear about stem cell facials and injections. Imagine walking into a clinic where they extract your own stem cells, concentrate them, and inject them back into your face. They take your blood, spin it like a DJ, and re-inject your platelet-rich plasma, or someone else's stem cells if you're feeling fancy. You're literally being rejuvenated by your own biological potential. It's narcissism at a cellular level, and it's working. These treatments don't just make you look younger, they make your skin behave younger. Your cells start acting like they did decades ago. It's not an illusion or temporary fix. It's biological time travel. And if you're wondering, this is used by Gwyneth, obviously. Costs up to $5,000 a session. Yes, your face can now have better stem cells than your soul. Here's the thing that will keep you awake tonight. All of this is happening right now. While you're watching this, someone is literally reversing their biological age. The question isn't whether this technology works, it's whether you're brave enough to use it. But here's what nobody talks about in all the marketing materials and before and after photos. What happens to your mind when you realize aging is optional? I've watched people go through these treatments, and there's a moment, usually about 3 months in, when something fundamental shifts. They stop accepting limitations, not just about their appearance, but about everything. When you realize you can literally rewrite your biological story, other impossible things start seeming possible too. Career changes at 50, new relationships at 60, starting over at 70. Is this vanity? Is this evolution? Is this the natural progression of human ambition meeting technological capability? I honestly don't know, but I know it's happening, and it's accelerating. Which brings us to the real question. So here you are at the end of this journey through the looking glass of modern beauty science. You've learned about technologies that sound like science fiction, but are happening in clinics right now, probably within driving distance of your house. The question isn't whether this stuff works, the results speak for themselves. The question isn't whether it's available, it's expanding every day. The question is, what are you going to do with this information? Because while you're deciding, someone else is booking their consultation. While you're researching, someone else is starting their transformation. While you're wondering what if, someone else is living in the what now. If this sparks something in you, curiosity, excitement, even healthy skepticism, I want to hear about it. Comment below with the one treatment that either fascinated or terrified you the most. Share this with someone who needs to see what's possible, because the future of beauty isn't coming, it's here. And remember, in a world where aging is becoming optional, the only question left is whether you want to be early adopter or cautionary tale. Choose wisely. Your future self is watching.